Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, the series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is the Mezco 5 Points of Articulation Batman the Animated Series The Joker, of which you're seeing two because I bought two of them. So that way I could have one with each of the faces and each of the arms. So yeah, I managed to find them on Mighty Ape a short while ago, and yeah, they've since sold out as far as I'm aware, but they were like $10 each, so I was like, oh, I might as well grab two, and then, you know, I can swap the arms and blah blah blah. So yeah, so the one that you get out of the package is this one. So you can see it's got articulation dial, twist head. The head will come off, but it would do full Exorcist if you need it to. Articulation that side, and then, you know, individual legs. But 5 points of articulation. Now they come with the clear stand as well, so that's really cool. So out of the pack you'll get one with the two closed fists. Really nice Joker suit, I think. Really nicely coloured. It does actually look quite a bit like him from the cartoon, in my opinion. And then you'll also get I'll bring it here, an alternative set of arms, an alternative head, the laughing fish, and a little letter opener, or, you know, stiletto blade. And on the back you can see the other figures from the line, so the Batman, the Robin, Catwoman, and the Batmobile. I don't believe any of the other figures were at Mighty Ape, it was just the Joker. And then the other one, so you get the pointing finger arm. Again, you know, articulation is the same. You get an arm with the open hand fist. So if you want to put like the fish in, you'll need to like slide the tail in that way and then turn it, and then he's just holding it, and then you've got the Joker with his hat on. So, you know, fully interchangeable. You could have it with the hat and straight arms if you want, or one of the bent arms and a straight arm, whatever. It's really not that difficult to swap them. You basically just pull it straight out of the socket and then press it back in. Sorry. Press it back in, you'll hear a slight little click, and yeah, back there. Same thing with the head, you just sort of twist it off a bit like a shampoo bottle, nice little hole there, and that, and you just put it all back together, and you've got your Joker again. I think it's really cool that they came with the clear base. I like the change of arms. I know that for some people, like, the lack of articulation would be kind of annoying, but I don't actually mind it, because, you know, like, that's what you get from a 5 point of articulation figure sort of thing. And it's a good size. I cannot remember where my Justice League Batman is, so I can't do a comparison of them. But I do have in a drawer, I do have a measuring thing, so you can see that they're like about 3 3/4. If I put it right on the back there, yeah, sort of 3.5 sort of thing. So maybe a little under 3. Oh no, sorry, no, it is 3 3/4. It's around 3 3/4. because it's 3 here and the half is there, so it is above the half, almost at the 4-inch. So, you know, good scale. I don't think you need too much in the way of articulation for them, sort of thing. And yeah, I think basically, like, when the original animated series came out, the Batman figures were very much like the Power of the Force ones, so they had that really buff look. So these are actually quite cool because they don't have that buff look thing going on that was so big in the 90s, and is likely what we would have got had there been animated series toys like this, sort of thing. I mean, there probably is, but I don't remember Batman toys like that when I was a kid. I remember, like, Mask of the Phantasm and stuff. And, yeah. Like, I only ever remember, like, one from the 1989 film, which was probably would have fit into this, you know. It was about the same size as the Star Wars figures of the time, so yeah. And again, same kind of articulation. So yeah, all around, I think is a very cool thing. I would have put a link in here if it was still available, but I didn't buy the last two, but somebody definitely bought the last ones, like the very next day. So yeah, unfortunately you won't be able to get them from ID8, but you might be able to get them from someone else. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.